What's up, world? I'm Brunelle. I'm here at MLK Skate Park in Oceanside. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the difference between frontside airs and backside airs. Not the difference in which one is better, but the difference in which one I prefer in doing in different areas, you know, flat walls, hips, why I prefer doing more frontside airs, as you guys have probably seen, versus backside airs, and those types of things. This is more of my opinion type of video versus facts, but without further ado, let's jump into today's video. I'm gonna get some warm-ups going, so you guys enjoy. So when talking about some differences in frontside airs and backside airs, when I'm hitting a hip, if it's a 45 or a 90-degree hip like most hips are, and it's a pointy hip, there's round hips and there's pointy hips. If it's a pointy hip, then I'm definitely gonna prefer doing backside airs than frontside airs over it, just because I feel like it has a better sense of launching. When you're doing a hip like a 45 or 90 hip, it's kind of like doing a fly out and landing back into the transition. And a fly out for me, I can do melons and backside airs easier than doing it on a straight flat wall. If it's a flat wall, I prefer doing a frontside air. But back to the hip method, let's go do some backside airs off hips, just so you can guys get an idea of why I prefer doing them backside off hips rather than frontside. So when it comes to doing frontside or backside airs on a flat wall, I think it's easier for me per se to do frontside air, just because I can kind of see like where the coping's at. It's easier for me to get a launch, and honestly speaking, it's easier for me to get higher doing frontside airs. For some reason, I feel safer going up and blasting frontside. With backside air, it's a little bit more difficult because either I'm going to do a backside air grabbing the nose, or I'm going to do a backside air grabbing behind the foot melon and almost doing like a method or a certain tweak with that. It's almost guaranteed that every time I grab behind the foot with the melon or method one, I'm going to go higher than what I would if I would grab the nose. So that is just me personally. There's people out there that do backside air blasters grabbing their nose and they seem just fine, but I don't work that way. comes to doing airs on smaller flat walls, kind of like this one right here, it doesn't go straight vert. It's not taller than 6 feet. You know, it's not taller than me. I would rather try doing a front side air on that than a backside air, just because it's easier to hang up when you're on a smaller quarter pipe, something that's not really gonna kick you back into the quarter pipe. So I would rather try front side, because when I do front side, it's more of an ollie technique. When I do backside, it's more of a bonking my tail or my wheels off of the coping. So I do a little bit different things going front side and backside. And when I'm doing like bonking methods, or just taking the coping, you know, taking what transition's giving me, then I'm just gonna do a hip or a big flat wall vert air for backside. And when it's front side, it's a little bit more, I just have a little bit more leniency. I guess I'm more comfortable with it, that I can do it in more places compared to doing backside airs. So doing flyouts, kind of like this one right here in front of me, quarter pipe into bank. It's more of a flyout because it's not quarter pipe, not bowling to bowl, it's bowling to street course. Landing in a bank, it's a flyout. The nice thing about this is that you can master your airs on this, your grabs. Once you learn a grab, come here, try to poke out your legs different ways. Suck the board up, like any way you kind of move your legs, tweak your body, tweak your legs, that's tweaking an air. That's called style in skateboarding. And once you add that to a bowl, like a hip over here or a flat wall, that's when you start, you know, really unlocking different tricks and different styles within your own skateboarding. So back to the basis of this flyout, it's good for, you know, learning, you know, different styles and different ways to tweak your airs. And it gives you something to look forward to. Once you can learn it here, you can take it to even the gnarlier transition and just start unleashing all this crazy stuff. Trust me, it's fun. It's addicting. I've been there. But let's hit some airs on this thing. I think that, like, for beginners, backside airs are easier to learn and easier just to feel comfortable on, because you're kind of like looking at the transition. It's in front of you the whole time. When I was learning, I first learned backside airs, and then I, you know, went into frontside airs. But now I like frontside airs more over backside airs, as I'm telling you guys. But when you're starting, I think, especially as a beginner, backside airs you'll find to be easier. Probably more comfortable with, because, you know, you first do backside kick turn versus doing frontside kick turn. And then, you know, it's just finding what you're comfortable with. But, you know, pads help too. And if you're doing knee slides, backside air is going to be way more comfortable because it's right to the knee slide. When you're doing front side, it's kind of blind side. So you got to get comfortable with doing that. That's all I'm trying to get at. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys got a little bit more of an understanding of frontside airs, backside airs, where it's easier to learn, you know, backside airs, where it's easier to do frontside airs, all sorts of things, you know. It's going to be different for everyone, but I feel like me shining some of my knowledge on the airs, it's going to help you guys kind of understand and maybe learn and master them yourself. So Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next one.